Hi, everybody. I miss you so much. All right. So, all of my high school seniors at Charleston, we are going to start on our resume for your final project. And I am going to show you using my computer how to do it. Those of you using a phone or a tablet, you might have some other issues. So, make sure that you do actually contact me and I will try to guide you through a little bit, at least as much as I can. I don't have that much experience setting up these type of documents on a phone, but we can try. All right, so first thing I'm doing, I'm going to my Google Chrome. You see, I am in one of my, 10 million, not literally, emails. I'm going to go to my Charleston High School, or East Alger School District as it says, email. Yes, I see I have things in there. I will take care of them, I promise. And I am going to open up my drive. Now, this is something I've already shown you. You already have a drive labeled English 4 or Miss Faulkner's English 4 or some variation of that. All you're going to do from here on, you're going to go into your lovely folder for my class. This is my folder with some of my materials in it, so I'm going to use it like that. We're going to hit New. We want a new folder. And it pops up and it wants you to title it. So we're going to title it Final Project. That's fine. Final Project, Employment Portfolio. I'm not picky. I just like folders and I like things being nicely sorted and stuff like that. All right, so hit Create. There you go. Easy breezy. Some lemon squeezy here. We're going to click into that. Nice, beautiful, empty folder just for us to start filling up. All right, so we're going to hit New. And this part you're already familiar with me before. And I'm not worried about whether or not you submit your resume through Google Drive by sharing it. Or, and remember, your folder is automatically shared, or if you submit it through Google Classroom. Just make sure I know where it is. That's all I'm asking. We're doing our best, and we're going to keep doing our best. All right, so Google Docs. You could hit blank document and go find your template. We're lazy. We're just going to go ahead and hit from a template. We're not going to go try to find it. Now, you remember if you're using your regular email, our things are in a different order. Whereas, since mine is a school email, education's up there first. If you're using a school email, your drive probably, not drive, but your templates are probably in an order like this. And I'm going to scroll down. Note, there's letters right there. And next we see resumes. So here's the cool thing with like Google Docs and even Microsoft Word and most other word processors that are more developed. They offer templates. They do part of the work for us. Use that. There's no need to reinvent the wheel whenever it's already on there. We're going to create a very honest resume, and we don't want it to be difficult. So just pick one of these resumes that you like, whichever one you like. This one is up to you. I'm going to hit Modern Writer because I might like that. And it's going to open. All of these operate the same way. Now, once I'm in here, it is just like with the awesomely set up APA paper we did, or even the MLA paper template that you found. Some of you in English 3, some of you later. You literally highlight and overtype with your information. And that's all you're doing. And your teacher who types way too fast and ends up having to redo it. Okay, so notice that it has gobbledygook in here just like that. That's fine. So skills are those things that we pick up. What are some things that you are very good at? So if it is operating software, if you're very intuitive with the new software, this would be the place to list that. Now, notice that if you pick different resume templates, things are in a different order. That's okay. Just go through and fill it out based upon what's there. So, skills, just type them. You can use commas, you can use semicolons, make sure things are separated and everything else. If you have no work experience, making your skills into a list will take up some of that blank white space. And that's okay. That works. Some of you do not have job experience. There's nothing wrong with that. We are going to create honest resumes. You are not making up your qualifications. You are not going to act like you have a master's degree. You can claim your high school diploma. That's it. Act like you are a high school graduate. That's the point you're at. And that's because your entry level resumes, honestly, in my opinion, are so much harder to make unique and make stand out than those resumes whenever you are at the very skilled level, at the higher levels. My entry level resume for whenever I was just out of high school was so much harder for me than, say, my resume now after I already have my master's in English, after I already have 13 years of teaching experience at the high school and an additional 4.5 at the collegiate level. Those are harder, and that's okay. So, if you are having trouble thinking of some skills, and this is something that I noticed with some students in the past, and class semester and stuff like that, and then some students who have asked me to help them create the resume, it's okay to go on to Google and go skills for resume. And it says right there. So some ideas right there. That's okay. Just do not put anything you can't do. So if you are not very good at using the Google apps, or if you are not very good at using Microsoft Office uh, programs, don't put that. If by, oh, I'm really good with computers, you actually mean social media, put on there social media skills, social media usage. Just be specific, but be honest. You do not want to lie on your resume. That is something that could, after you get the job, come back and hurt you because that is a reason for termination. And it gets you a bad reputation in the future one day. So we're going to go through, and I actually found, ooh, look, a nice little blog. And so I'm going to look for skills. I just scrolled on down till I found it. And I can put that. That's fine. I can put things from here. That's all you need to do. So right here, same thing. We're going to highlight. And we're going to type. So here, And this one's kind of long on me, I know. If you have any previous experience, like if you are over there working at McDonald's, or if you are working at Super Value, or if you come to Batesville, go to Grenada and have a job there, wherever you work, you can put it here. You just need to be honest with what it is. Now, it's going to ask, when did I start? And notice it already has the word present. I'm going to leave that. This right here, if you have a list underneath that particular job experience, it's just wanting you to tell some of your duties. So, like, one of my duties would be teaching various English, I swear I can type, English and state test based courses. Let's see. Okay. So I would just go through and give some general information about what I do. So generally, I would just put some information about what I do on a regular basis. That, and this is a chance where you can kind of make what your experience, if you have any, really shine. Use your language and make sure that you can say, hey, I do this, I do this, I have done this. These are just things that you can put in there. Now, since this is 13 years and I only have one other long term job, I would probably only put those two because they're not going to be very interested in the job I held before I was teaching. And that's fine. All I would have to do, come in and delete it out of there. Now, education. This particular one only has one slot. Well, I hold 2 college degrees and, of course, my high school diploma. See how I can just copy and paste into there? That's fine. This is meant to be used and manipulated. Now, I've kind of gone on to the second page of it here. I just can fix that real quick. And you see I kind of messed up. Yes, I did on purpose. Good Lord have mercy. It's fine. I'm going to get it worked on. There we go. You see how I had to manipulate it around? That's fine. Okay? But you see how it's just very, very basic. Now, those of you who are like, oh, we don't care about awards day, here's a nice little area where you can enter that information. So if all you ever have is a perfect attendance award, employers are going to think attendance is very important. Put that there. If you have an award for honor roll, well, that shows a lot of commitment to doing your studies. Put that there. If you have an award for it, put it there. If you have awards in your sports or your activities, put it there. Those of you in my National Honor Society, perfect place to put it. Right there. Okay? Now, before I'm done, you might actually one day use your resume. A couple of students that have already graduated, they graduated back in December, come back and told me they used theirs. And a couple of students that didn't graduate said they used theirs. This is a living document. Keep editing or revising, what you're going to call it, your resume throughout your career. It's okay to go, oh, I don't like my resume anymore, and restart it. But if all you're needing to do is update it, keep it, work on it, and make sure at the beginning you do this. Notice I added my name, my professional name. I didn't put on here what my mama calls me. I didn't put on here what my friends call me. I put my professional name up here. Okay? And that is how my lovely, let me refresh it, Drive will save it. That is something, if I need to attach it, I can go here to File, Download, and I can download it in multiple ways. If you don't have Word, you probably have some form of Adobe or some other PDF reader. You can download it as a PDF and attach it whenever you're applying for jobs. That is something that is incredibly useful. And it'll put it automatically into your downloads. So just find it and attach it. All right, you all have a great day. I hope to see you soon. I really do miss you all. Take care, okay?